No way. And it's on film. Are you kidding me? That was I called that a Belgian specialty because that's what I could put it under that. Pretty much anything would fit under that under the Beer Tools Pro. I guess it's some kind of default thing. Oh, that was good. Well, let's try bass. Let's see what happens with that. Yeah, man. Put this way so we can see a little bit of the see changing the light. Bass Tail clone. This one I really had a challenge with when I started brewing it. For some reason I finished it. I finished it at 10:22 and I kegged it anyway. I think it should have finished around 10:15 to be done. That was after 3 weeks in the fermenter in the primary. Went ahead and racked it to the keg, put it on 30 psi like I always do for a week. I go in there every couple of days and pull the pressure relief valve to let a little CO2 in there, a little bit out, just to recirculate it in there. I don't know if that matters or does anything, but that's just what I do. Makes me feel better. That's pretty damn close right there, boy. At any rate, first day I went in there to do that, I pulled it the first time, pulled it the second time, and got nothing but foam. Man, I thought I had overcarbed it, so I pulled it off the CO2. Come to find out, long story short, I went back, looked at my notes, realized it hadn't finished, posted some stuff on Homebrew Talk, put it back, left it alone actually, let it finish fermenting in the keg, and then I transferred it to another keg and went ahead and put it on tap. Not realizing or thinking I'd only had it on 30 psi for a couple of days when it was still fermenting, finishing up in the keg. So at any rate, I put it in the kegerator, and obviously it was flat after about a week in there, so I took it back out, put it back in my grain room where it's about 70 degrees in there, 68 to 70 degrees, and put it back on 30 psi for another week or so, pulled it off, put it back in the kegerator. It was overcarved for a little bit, let it set in there at 32 degrees, whatever it is in there, and just kept the pressure off of it and kept pulling the pressure relief valve every 2 or 3 days until it got slow enough that I hooked it back up for serving pressure, which is about 11 or 12 on mine, and now it's going. Brewed it on 5.1, tapped it on 7.13, so I'm getting close now. I like to be 3 months from the time I brew it till I put it on tap. Gives it a chance to condition. I think I got about 18 kegs total, counting my 2 little 3 gallons, but 16 that I use for beer. So it gives me enough of the line that I can do that. When I was working on the new Brutus 10, the Lonnie Mac clone out there, having to stand build, getting my kettles and doing all that stuff, it was quite a while between brews, so I almost ran out. And now we're getting it stocked back up, because at the same time I also went from brewing 10 gallons to 5-gallon batches, because I just enjoyed brewing and I couldn't drink enough to keep up with the 10s, but then it almost backfired on me. Started brewing some 5s for a little while before I built the system, and then about ran out of beer. So I'm gonna say that's dead on now. I mean, dead on. I mean, 2 days ago it was close. That's a Bass Ale right there. Stone clone, and this was called a Belgian specialty. This one was 71 IBUs. Ah, that sucker is sweet right there. And this one is 60 Stone clone, 5.5 ABV, 7.5.